Yo, yo, yo. How's it going? Can you hear me? Can you not? Kanye West. Man, that is loud. Is the game too loud? It's loud for me. You can hear me. Well, that's good news. That is, in fact, the goal. Man, there is such a delay on YouTube. Crazy. So yeah, today it's Rayman 2 on PS1, otherwise known as Rayman 2's DEMAKE, which is the clickbait title I'm giving it today. Yes, I can hear you. The game audio was a bit loud. Lovely. Thank you for info. My multi-chat's just simply not working. I've got YouTube showing up on one, and Twitch showing up on another. So I don't know what I do. I guess make one of them small and make one of them big. The game is very audible, you are not. I've turned it down a bit, has that helped? Is your name Cork or Ben? Have a guess. Hello! Still monitoring the possible ban Invader. Gonna start a fire in your kitchen. Don't do that. Holy shit, the stream quality just got worse. I apologise about that one. Is that my fault, or is that your fault? Might not be my fault. Cork, that is correct. And the feet picture guy from last year. Oh god. Come on, Caster Labs. Can someone say something on YouTube real quick? Oh, it's working. Okay, multi-chat's working. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Hello, Raptor. Cool, well I reckon. I'm just going to jump in. I'm a big fan of this version of the game. I'm a big fan of this version of the game. Can it be in Spanish? Yeah, go on then. There was a feet picture guy. Yeah, don't worry about it. Benadryl. Well, Ben will drill you if you're not careful. That's not what I meant to say. I ain't gonna do the N64 version. I've already played that on stream. Ah, what up, Glowbox?
Rayman, mira qué han hecho los piratas con nuestro mundo.
You know what? I like the dubbing.
Es un lugar espantoso gobernado por el mal.
Are you playing original hardware? No, I'm not. I'm emulating. I've got it on original hardware. In fact, oh, you can't see it. There it is. No, I'm playing this on an emulator because the cable I've got, like the adapter I've got for my PS2 is diabolical. It doesn't work very well. So that's why that's happening. Sounds like a 90s Spanish TV drama. I mean, it's a 90s Spanish spoken video game drama, I suppose. You like the PS2 version better? Fair enough. PC is better than N64. It is, I agree. Well, at least when talking about Rayman 2. Upscale it. Upscale who? This game's running at a sexy 320p. I'm not going to upscale it. Man, it's a damn good game. Why is language in Spanish? Because somebody asked me to put it in Spanish, and to be honest, I've been meaning to do this quite often. I'm trying to learn Spanish, so it's quite good playing a game I already understand in Spanish, because then I'm going to be seeing like the Spanish equivalents of the script that I know like the back of my scrotum. You got an ad? Nice. Gets me money. Agua! You've missed quite a few of the recent streams. Well, that's okay. That's no problem. They're all available to watch. I like the part where Rayman took a Spanish class. Yeah, me too. Use a CRT filter. Ooh, no thank you.
Globox, amigo mío.
Globox, amigo mío. ¿Estás bien, Rayman?
No.
No, me siento débil y me... Hey, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. I can't do the accent.
Me temo que este es el fin.
When I try and speak Spanish, I sound like an American in like middle school. Trying to speak Spanish, I'm like, yo hablo español. Sounds wrong. So once I understand the words, then I'll work on actually sounding good while speaking it. Respect, good luck with the learning. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Spanish for years. It's not gone too well. Do channel members get feet pictures? Only if you remember for 3 years.
Vamos a ver algo. Ella me devolverá mis poderes.
Ayuda means help. That makes sense. It's a shame there's no achievements on this version. For the... Holy shit. Do you know what? I am a big fan of this version. I think it's the second best version of the game. But wow. This is crunchy as fuck. Duck Station. I am using Duck Station. Why the fuck is the frame rate so low? Is that just the game? I think it might just be the game. At least this version doesn't have the stupid pirate mine section. True. You prefer Rayman Revolution? Yeah, see, I'm a Rayman 2 PS1 fan. I like it because it's different. It's interesting to me. I love crunchy 3D graphics. Yeah, I mean, crunchy graphics make for, I think, more exciting. No, it makes for better art styles, I suppose. Because if your graphics are really crunchy, you've got to try hard to work with what little you've got to make it look good. I like the Spanish voice actor. I'm using the right stick. And it's attacking. I forget how to control this. You cannot move the camera. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. Okay, that's fine. Have you played Rayman 30th Anniversary yet? I've 100%ed it. I've finished all 5 versions already. Okay, so I'm going to uncap the frame rate, because for some reason that's capped. And I don't know what I'm doing. Does anybody know how to uncap the frame rate? I don't really want to select 60 Hz, that feels silly. Overclock the PS1 in console settings. How the fuck do I do that? Rayman Rush or Rayman 2? Oh, Rayman 2. Huh. I don't really know what I'm doing. I have more RAM. Enable clock speeds control. Where the fuck? Where's that? Oh yeah. Sure. Cool. So the frame rate went down from 25 to 23. That's fantastic. I don't want to up the speed. We might be stuck with a dodgy frame rate, which is fine. I mean, this is clearly the way it's meant to be. It just... Oh boy. See what happens if I do that. Oh shit! Oh, that's okay. That feels so weird. Yeah, let's bump up to 200%. So, this is not the way the game was intended to be played. That is disgusting. We're going back to the way it was meant to be. This is the way the game was meant to be played. This is what we're doing. I'm pretty sure I got better results when I played it on my actual PS1. But you live and learn, eh? Rayman with tank controls. I'm pretty sure that's how this was originally designed. I remember this being a lot easier to control. Maybe there's an issue with the emulator, because this is... It was way better on an actual PS1, I remember. I mean, it was 6 years ago, but hey, you know what? It still counts. Greetings from Spain, first time watching, loved this game as a kid. Oh, what up? Well, I'm playing it in Spanish, so... You know, that's... Hopefully makes it a little bit more interesting.
No tengáis miedo, niño. Os devolveré a vuestro padre. Pero antes tengo que encontrar a Liz.
Do you know what?
Ella suele venir a pasear por aquí.
If I go on 60 Hz, it might be a bit better.
¿La habéis visto?
The moment you pulled up the stream, your cat started to be nice to you and sat on your lap to watch it. Well, that's nice. Looks like a stop-motion game.
Tengo que liberarla.
It does look a bit funky. Tomb Raider. There we go. Okay, so it's running at 30 now instead of 25, and that's so much better. I think I downloaded the American version of the game rather than the European version, which will be entirely the issue here. How many kids does Glowbox have? It's like 650, isn't it? Or something? Anyway, it's Wednesday, my dudes. How's everyone doing? That's my question. Rayman 3's voice actor. Or Rayman and Rayman 3's voice actor is the same dude that does SpongeBob. That's cool.
¿Quién es el rey?
So there's a CRT filter and a TV filter. Alright, let's have a look. I'm not sure I want to use it. Let's have a look. How'd you find that? Graphics.
Lo que debo decir no es agradable. Los piratas han atrapado a Lee en el claro de lava y la han encerrado en una de sus fortalezas. Para encontrarla tendrás que ir a la sala de las puertas.
¡Wow!
Es un lugar mágico. Abre el camino a otros mundos. Solo nosotros, los diminutos, podemos llevarte hasta ella. Para ello necesitas 10 looms.
That's pretty cool.
No los tienes.
Me faltan algunos.
Vuelve más tarde.
How do I get a CRT filter? Do I have to download one? Because I'm not doing that. Post-processing. Is it a display? Add. Oh, here we go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? CRT. Well, that did not do anything. Did it? That didn't do anything. Let's add That one. That didn't do anything. Do I have to click enable? I did enable. Wait, oh shit, I'm actually just profoundly thick. Okay, right, let's try again. CRT. Now we're talking. Okay, fair play, I'm gonna use that. That looks good, that looks good. I like it.
Necesitas 10 looms para pasar y aún te faltan
Fuck do you
algunos.
mean I missed one?
Vuelve cuando los tengas todos.
Oh, this Tinsy needs a punch. Oh yeah, got a full 20 frames per second here. How did I miss a lum? Check behind the waterfall. I checked behind the... What, this one? There isn't one. I can't get behind this one. Do you not have a capture card for the PS1? Yeah, I do. Just the cable I use for using my PS1 on a nicer TV is terrible and looks like shit, so that's why we're emulating. How did I miss that one? Woods of Light is harder in this version. Well, not if you're smart. If you're an idiot like me, then it is. Bearing in mind how long it took me to realise how to put a fucking filter on here. I'll be honest with you, I think it's slowing the game down. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm not going to feel good about it. We're going to overclock it. Just a little bit. That looks good. With lossless scaling, you can make it go up to 120 frames per second. That does sound pretty good. My problem is, when I overclocked this, it played differently. Because it was not designed around... what's it called? Like the animations weren't designed around going at more than 25. This really feels like your 30th anniversary. Hell yeah. It's the Rayman you grew up with. Yeah, this version feels better now. I love Rayman on PS1. I think it's great. I think it's underrated. People always say, oh, I love the PS2 version. No. You're wrong. PS1 port for the win. No. I wonder what acceptar means. It means accept. I've got save states. Oh, that's magic. Okay, cool. Right. El Carro del Hada. Which means probably the fairy glade. El Carro. Doesn't that mean the car? Corkbent is handsome. Thank you. You're not seeing my feet. This version has no 1000th lum because that part isn't in Tomb of the Ancients. There's also only 800 lums in this one. What up, rat in baked beans? It's different from the original version, but it is still excelente. This is cool. It's different. It's Rayman 1, but it feels different. It's a different experience. How is this not fantastic? You know what I mean? Revolution is just Rayman 2 with a few things that make it worse. PS1 version, it's Rayman 2 with a few things that make it different. Doesn't necessarily make it worse. And it's running absolutely fine now, which is good. grew up with the PC version and the DS thinking it was awesome. You could to be fair, the DS version is the full version of Rayman 2. It's just a direct port of the N64 version, to be fair, so you had the full version. You're good. PS1 was the only one that was actually missing anything. But even then, what it was missing is not the end of the world. This is a good version. And you got to do all that stuff over here. You got to like turn on the machine or something. The opposite of what I'll do in Revolution. Damn, nearly 40 people already. I don't think Revolution is bad. I mean, I really like it. Oh no, I know. I'm #1 Revolution hater, I'll be completely honest. Maybe it's unjustified. Who knows? Who am I to say? I personally am not a fan. I don't like it very much, but hey, after 4 streams, seems a bit straight. You'd think I would like it. Claro means a lot of things in Spanish. Bright, clear. It's a good thing, at least, then. Oh man, you cannot swim. Holy shit, I forgot about this. The swimming mechanics in the PS1 version is crazy. Laters. Only beat the Dreamcast version, even then it was a long time ago. Well, you gotta get on the PS1 version and the PS2 version and the PS3 version, if that existed. I don't think there's a Rayman 2 version I absolutely hate. I like all of them, just some more than others. What's your favourite one? What's your favourite one and why is it the PS1 version? What do you mean? Halfway down the air thing it starts beeping and freaking out. Feels a bit early. Mind you, I was playing Revolution earlier and I did drown, so maybe I need that little warning. Whoa! Anti-tunes? What is this? Rayman on the PS1? Oh wait, it is. Man, do you know what I would love? Is a Rayman 2 anniversary release. Wouldn't it be fantastic if someone made a video all about what a Rayman 2 anniversary collection would look like and uploaded it today at like 7 PM? And wouldn't it be even better if everybody else watches it? Oh fuck. That would be pretty good, Mr. Corkman. Wow, incredible. So if you haven't used your brain properly and you haven't worked it out, there's a video at 7 talking about all the stuff I'd want to see included in Rayman 2. How many times are you going to play Rayman 2? This is the last time. This is the last one I got to play until I can finally make that video with everything fresh in my mind. I've nearly finished the 2-hour script. So I'm nearly done. I'm asking tough questions. DS version's okay. You're not going to play all the PS2 ports, no, that's fair enough. Fuck off, really? You know what, we're not 100%ing it this time. Who would do such a thing? What, play Rayman? No one. Yeah, it's cool seeing the PS1, like the Rayman 1 monster show here. Not even stubble. What? Wait, did I turn on the machine? Or did you do that after this? I missed one. I missed 2, unfortunately. We're not going to 100% this one, it's fine. Although you need most of the lums in order to, what's the word? To beat the game. Has a terrible frame rate. The frame rate's not that bad. I've improved it. I like that you can attack with the second thumbstick. I like that just... For some reason that's how it works. Oops. Oh yeah. Did you play Rayman M? I'd love to see that one come back in some form. Online multiplayer and stuff. Well, Rayman M, or Rayman Arena Definitive Edition online does exist, and you can play it online with people. I've recorded a video about that. I just need to finish editing it, but I've got a whole Rayman M/Arena video coming. And yeah, it's playable online with people now. Have you completed 30th Anniversary Edition and got all the achievements? I have! I got the Platinum Trophy on the PS5 version. Did it on Thursday last week, so I've had it for half the time. So it's been 12 days since the game came out. I've had the Platinum Trophy half of that time already. What is this, Overwatch? Oh, you meant the DS version has a terrible frame rate. It's not got a great frame rate. It's better than the 3DS version. Frame rate's worse than the 3DS version, but just in general, the 3DS version's even shitter because it just doesn't really function. You're on both. Ah, what up, Mr. Chef? Mr. Pig? Whoa! Yeah, it's a shame. It's very difficult to actually get a game going with Rayman Arena Online. When I was recording the footage for my video, I set up a game and I didn't tell the others that I was playing with what the game was called, and they freaked out thinking, oh my god, there's someone else actually playing. But it turns out, of course there wasn't. It was a Rayman multiplayer game. There's about 3 people in the world that have it downloaded. Well, I'm out. Goodbye. Cheers for joining. This will still be Spanish on the next stream. Just played Rayman 2 for the first time via NSO. Hopefully that someday they give this game a collection of every major version like Rayman 1 got. Yeah. Makes me wonder how long it took them to make the Rayman 1 collection. Because they must have spent quite a lot of time sourcing all the ROMs and making them all function in the same place. That must have been not an impossible task, but it won't have been super quick. But yeah, perchance a Rayman 2 one. That's what I want. If Ubisoft ever watch my videos, then today's video is the one that they gotta watch, because it's the one where I tell them exactly what we want to see. Which is the Rayman 2 equivalent. I'm freezing. It is Arctic in here today. I should really have another top on. I'm not paying enough attention to the text here. If I'm doing this to help learn Spanish, I should pay more attention. Hey Ben, I'm working on a 30th anniversary diorama. I'd love for you to have it when it's done. Oh hell yeah! I'd love to see that. As much as I love Revolution because of the hub world, I hate how they did combat in the game. I think the issue is the combat in Rayman 2, and I've mentioned this before, I think, in a video. Or I mentioned it in today's video, I can't remember. The Revolution's combat, the combat in Rayman 2 just isn't very good. It's really, really basic and not particularly fun. Revolution, in most versions, there's a hoodlum or 2 per level, and it's like an obstacle. Whereas in Revolution, it's just non-stop combat, and it feels like a chore. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? It is pretty impressive they got this running. But yeah, Revolution's combat sucks, because it's Rayman 2's combat, and there's just a lot of it. God damn it. How many hertz does your screen have? Oh shit. My screen hurts when I punch it. It's a British one, so I guess 100? It's not 50, but I'm pretty sure it's not like 60 or 120. I think it's 100. If Revolution had Rayman 3 combat, then the enemy quantity would make sense. In today's video that comes out in a couple of hours, genuinely that's exactly what I say. I say, if you're gonna do it, just update the... Fuck off! Oh. Must go bathe in beans, goodbye Ben. Well, thanks. I'm not sure really how to feel about that. Which versions do you not include in an Ultimate Rayman 2 collection? In my video, I've said don't include the DS one, the 3DS one, the iOS one, or the N64 version. My logic here is 30th anniversary had 5 main versions, right? So we can probably have 5 in Rayman 2. PC and N64 are basically identical, so you pick that. It's like the PS1 version of Rayman 1, taking over from the Sega Saturn one. Then you've got Dreamcast, which is the definitive one. PS1 and PS2 are both wildly different, and then you get GBC, Game Boy Color. So you don't include N64, because you can already play it on Switch, so Nintendo are going to make that difficult. And then, yeah, you're getting spoilers ahead of the video. What is this Switch card?
Estoy demasiado débil para devolverte todos tus poderes.
I like the voice acting.
Los piratas han roto
Anyway,
los
yeah.
looms el corazón
I don't think you need the... What's
y
it
ahora es
called?
muy difícil volver
The
a
handheld
reunir
ones.
esa
It'd be nice to have
energía.
like a filter that just reduces the graphics a bit so you get the same look, and you can just turn that on and off, then you basically get every version.
De Poloco
That's my opinion.
No.
es el espíritu del mundo.
Also
y
include
su
the TV
poder es
show.
inmenso. Él te ayudará a vencer a los piratas. Por desgracia lleva mucho tiempo retirado. Pero según la leyenda, podemos hacerle regresar reuniendo las 4 máscaras.
What if they include the N64 music in the Rayman 2 collection? Yeah, they should, but, you know, let's be completely honest here. if they do it, are they including any music? It's probably all going to be new music, isn't it? Imagine all they'd include a PS1, PS2, Dreamcast, and Game Boy Color. That's fine, that's all they need to include. Everything else is just duplicates of that. PC and N64 are just worse versions of the Dreamcast one. And yeah, they're not going to put the N64 port.
Morados. Buena suerte, Rayman.
I'm impressed. My controller's freaking the fuck out. I'm surprised the emulator knows to rumble it. Why'd they talk so fast in Spanish? I think that's just a thing that happens when you don't understand the language. It sounds like people are talking really quick because you don't know what they're saying. Yeah, exactly. We don't need the N64 port, and because of NSO, there's a very solid chance Nintendo just won't allow it. Which is fine. You prefer PC over Dreamcast version. How come? Out of interest. What makes it more preferable? Oh hell yeah! You don't have to do that stupid flying section, floating up section. I don't like that section. I always forget the webcam's up here. He did that a little bit too long, didn't he? I'm a tired bastard. I'm just going to share the stream on Twitter because I completely forgot to do that. No, I prefer the Hall of Doors in this section as well. I think the Hall of Doors in PS1 is fantastic. Alrighty. What's next? Is it the Marshes of Awakening? It's not. Do you know what? This version's great. This version's so much better than the others.
Entonces, ¿eres tú el rey?
Nos hemos organizado un poco.
Un poco. I know what that means. Means a little.
Pero atiende, hay un pequeño problema.
We have a small problem. The pirates and... Not sure. The pirates also? No idea. What floating sections are you talking about, Clog? You know the bit at the end of the ferry glade where you got to fly upwards to that little...
¡Bravo!
What's the word?
Conseguido suficientes looms para pasar.
I know what I'm trying to say. I forgot what I'm trying to say. To fly upwards to the end, basically. I know what I'm talking about. You don't need to know what I'm talking about because it doesn't make sense. I'd love to see a modern redesign of the Hall of Doors. This Hall of Doors feels more cozy and feels more believable.
¿Guardianes?
Guardianes?
Sí, por locos les ordenó que eliminaran a los intrusos.
I can't keep up. Yeah, they do speak pretty quick.
Las máscaras tendrás que
Mascaras
derrotarlos.
equals mask. Do you know what that makes? A lot of sense.
Por último, consigue todos los looms
There's
que
no
puedas.
way you're already on
Podrás
the...
pasar la segunda puerta si nos traes 150.
I need 150 lums. I know what pirates are. I was gonna say. There's no way we're already at Whale Bay or whatever. Pirates and mascara. That's what I call. I don't know what I call it. Whoa, nearly left. Here we go. Is the Cave of Bad Dreams in this level? I think not. I can't remember if the Cave of Bad Dreams is even in this version. There's a lot about the PS1 port that I don't remember because it was like 6 years ago I last played it. And that was the only time I ever played it. All I know is I enjoyed it a lot. The reason I prefer the PC version is because it doesn't have pirates in the sanctuaries. It doesn't make sense to have them. Okay, that's valid. I mean, it does have pirates in the sanctuaries. But I see what you said. There's more pirates. Are you sure? I don't think there's any more pirates in the Dreamcast version, in the sanctuaries. I know there's more pirates in the Dreamcast version in general. But in the sanctuaries...
¿No sabrás tú dónde están las 4 máscaras de Clog?
I don't know. Cave of Bad Dreams is just part of the hills in this one. Oh, okay. Okay. Sam's eyes are absolutely crazy. The frame rate drops massively in cutscenes. It's ridiculous. Hey, I've been binge watching your videos recently and I have to say I absolutely love your stuff. Keep it up. Well, thank you. That's really much appreciated. I wouldn't go that far back in my videos though, because I got a better microphone not so long ago. And I was rewatching some old videos the other day actually, from when I used the old microphone. God damn, it's bad. It sounded awful. You must have seen the video about taking out the fishing pirate. I don't think so. Rayman 2 PC is the vanilla version. It is, it's the original. Joined with N64, but the PC one is just objectively better because of the visuals and music. But the Dreamcast port is basically the original vision that they didn't achieve in time with the other ones. Just let me fucking... There we go. PS1 version feels darker because of a lower draw distance. That is true. I think that adds to the creepy atmosphere. The thing with the PS1 port is it does give off a very different vibe to the adventure of the normal one. While the normal Rayman 2 does feel like a massive adventure, this feels like a gloomy, scary, monstrous nightmare that Rayman gets sent on. I think the gloominess is partly to do with the draw distance thing. You got a good point. You're gonna watch my old videos out of spite. Well, that's not very nice. It'll only spite you. There we go. Hello, friend. Oh, it's Captain America. Whatever will we do? Whoopsie. We need to get some crime for Captain America to fight. There we go. Not gonna 100% this one, but I gotta get enough lums to unlock the PS1. No, the Rayman 2 demo, the 2D one at the end. I think you need like 90%, which is 720 lums. It's quite a lot. So I'm not going to be silly about this and deliberately miss lums, but I'm also like, I'm not going back to the Fairy Glade. As far as I'm concerned now, I've played that level. I ain't ever touching the fucking Fairy Glade again for the rest of my life. Unless I replay Redreamed, since that's the only level, and I actually very much like it in that version. But that's a different story. Also, responding to your tweet, it's called a post on X now. The best ones are the OG trilogy, A Crack in Time and Rift Apart. Okay. I'll play all the ones except that.
Yo también. No hay tiempo que perder.
No, fair enough. Okay. So, all the, like... Is A Crack in Time one of the PS3 ones? Because there's loads of PS2 ones. Like... You're obviously very biased. Okay, so it's one of the... So most of the PS2 ones are crap then, if it's not the original trilogy. Because there's loads. And then there's the PSP ones. The PSP ones got released on PS2, didn't they? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Wait, is 2016 not good? I really enjoyed it. So I might just like all of them if I try them. PSP one is kind of trash. I feel like zombie chickens were used in earlier in the game, and I like these ones are creepy. Oh yeah, these are way creepier than the Rayman 3 zombie chickens. My issue is they're called zombie chickens. What the fuck, chickens? They're nothing to do with chickens. I'm gonna play all the Ratchet and Clanks at some point. Just need to know that it's not all gonna go downhill. So as long as I just wait. If I go through all of them and I just know that Crack in Time and Rift Apart are still coming, that's good. Because Rift Apart's the new one. What about the quest for Booty? I've heard that's like an hour long. You're aware that Radical Entertainment is back? Hell yeah. And they're advertising doing remasters. I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna do a Simpsons Hit and Run remaster. OG Ratchet 1 makes 2016 one feel lackluster. I really enjoyed it. I'll be honest with you. I did play the 2016 one first. Yeah, they did Prototype. And like all the PS2 Crash Bandicoots, didn't they? Quest for Bunda is like a small addition for Tools of Destruction. Oh, okay. Are either of them any good? Eat a red lum, which makes way more sense. Does make more sense. Yeah, eating the yellow lum was stupid. I'm a big fan, though, of the way this version changes the amount of lums per level, so it's not 50, because it does make me wonder. They split the heart of the world up into 1,000 lums, and magically there's just 50 in every location that he goes to. Doesn't it make more sense for it to be a little bit more random? Like this. Do you technically eat lums, or do they just get absorbed? I reckon you deposit the red lum inside your body, if you get my drift, and then you take the life from it that way. Shooting feels good in 2016, but everything else is better than the original. Wow, okay. Hit and Run Remaster is probably a licensing hell, yeah, that is true. Just like the soundtrack for Rayman 1. But we don't talk about that. Because we've moved on. Can't milk the soundtrack any longer. After today. Anyway. Do you know what? I'll do this first. deposit inside your body, aka eating. Yeah, I mean, I definitely had a different kind of body deposition in mind, but hey, I get you. A nice game even though PlayStation cut a good chunk of the levels. Yeah. I think the thing I like about this one, not the only thing, but one of the things I like about this, is that they didn't just cut some levels, they completely altered others. So, you know, some of them are pretty much the same like this one so far. But you get different experience, and you know, a different experience for Rayman 2 is like it's a DEMAKE. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, that was a freebie. Never mind. Do you know what? I think overclocking this leads to a distinct lack of platforming precision. Oh, it's that green bastard. Fucking Murphy. I'd leave him in the cage if I were you. But I'm not you, I'm me, and I'm the one playing, so if actual fact it should be me leaving him in the cage. Please don't deposit things inside your body. What can I say? Nothing that'll keep me monetized, that's for sure, so I'm just gonna not. Oh dear. You mean Murphy? Yeah, the green bastard. Or the dude with lurgy or whatever. No, what's that thing that makes you go green when you don't have a liver? Revolution changes a lot of the early levels as well. Yeah, but the difference is it makes them look a bit worse. I'm just not a fan of Revolution. I played a bit of Revolution today before the stream, because I want to try and get all those achievements and retro achievements. And I thought it's just going to be boring to play it all again on the stream. So I'll do most of it off stream and then just do the last bit to get the achievement. And goddamn, Murphy ruins Revolution. Go to the hills, you're gonna be like zooming along. What's the word? Yeah, zooming along on the shell. Murphy stops you to explain with like 8 lines of dialogue. Because the PS2 version wanted to appeal to an audience of lobotomites, but needed it explaining to you despite the fact that it worked perfectly the first time. I don't know. You prefer Ludvies, or Luddivs, or however you say it, in the cages because they are fairies. It makes more sense than Lums, to be fair. Why are they caging Lums when clearly all the other Lums are fine? Or like they're still, you know, spread out across the world. You don't need to cage them. They're still trapped in the rest of the world. So it makes more sense to cage actual creatures. Murphy sucks in Rayman 2. All he does is tell me to play a game I already know how to play. See, now that does sound like a strange complaint, but the problem is the game does a good enough job at explaining how to play anyway, without Murphy. In all the other versions, he just says like one line. He's like, hey, you should get on the shell and run. And when you get on the shell and run, it's obvious what to do. And then in the Revolution, it's like, hey, you got to get on the shell and run. Here's exactly all of the controls, and here's like other things you're going to do with the shell later in the game. Ah. Murphy can get in a blender for all I care. Hello, Freezy. That was his role prior to Legends. He was the nagging fairy. Yeah, but he was alright in Rayman 3. He was funny and endearing. Which do you prefer, the Isle of Doors or the Hall of Doors or the Hub? Hub is my least favourite. I'm a big fan of the Isle of Doors in concept, but in practice, the PS1 Hall of Doors is the absolute winner. How do you record Duck Station? I'm having problems here. Oh, I just record my screen. Yeah, I tried earlier recording the window, Duck Station, and it wasn't showing the game, it was just showing the menu. So I got 2 monitors. That one. Hey! Hey! Did you hear the air raid siren? Thank you for the donation, Harper Onions, much appreciated. The thing that makes you go green when you don't have a liver is called dying. Well, okay, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a word for it. And it begins with L or something. When you've got, like, Jaundice, there you go. Murphy's got jaundice, that's what I'm trying to say. Still play Revolution over Rayman DS any day. I mean, that's valid. He doesn't outstay his welcome in Rayman 3. True. What does he do in Origins and 2? He shows up so briefly in Origins to tell you suck. When is Cork Ben face reveal? Hot take, I don't mind Murphy in this game. He's not as intrusive as, say, the Owl from Ocarina of Time. That's valid. Lurgy. Yeah, Lurgy. Jaundice. It's the same thing in that it's not the same even slightly, but I know what I mean. As long as I know what I mean, it's alright. So you can just do the Walk of Life whenever you want. Sorry, El Camino. El Camino? I've seen that on Netflix. What does that mean? Does it mean the walk? Good evening, good almost evening, people. Howdy doody. The road. Oh, that makes sense. Is there a Rayman game where Murphy's not annoying? Yeah, Rayman 3. Rayman 1, because he's not in it. Oh, pardon me, that was fruity. Joke's on you, I've not even had a kiwi today. Good lord. That's the Clint Eastwood movie. What is? El Camino. I was thinking it was the Vince Gilligan movie. In fact, about Breaking Benjamin or whatever. No, that's the band. What? Breaking Bad. Oh, that's the one. Stop telling me to come on. I'll come on however I want to come on. Bloody fairy. Rayman Origins has the most chill Murphy. Yeah, because he's just not there. The only reason people hate Murphy in 3 is because he teased Rayman 4. Yeah, see, that just makes me hate Ubisoft, you know what I mean? Here comes Whale Bay instead of my favourite level. Yeah, it does suck that they take out the Sanctuary, but it plays out really well here, I think. This music is good. I do also prefer the Dreamcast version, I will give you that. I have a horrible feeling I'm not going to make it. Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good. I have 25 seconds, can I make it? Come on. It took me so long to realise that this music actually contains the leitmotif. I know enough about music to know what that means. Dreamcast version mogged the PS1 version. I think you mean clogged, but okay. I just clogged the toilet. Actually, I did today. Yeah, a real clogger. Ooh, I just... Just don't use leprosy unless you want to piss off the Leper Society. Do you know what? There are some sentences you can never be prepared to hear. You can never prepare yourself to read certain sentences. That was one of them. Just don't use leprosy unless you want to piss off the Leper Society. Incredible. Clog Ben, that's me. La Bahía de las Balenas. Should make a song called I Just Clogged My Toilet. Yeah. What the hell level is this? The Bay of the Whales? Would that be Whale Bay? Trying to work out what the direct translation of each level is before I go into it. I'm pretty sure it's Whale Bay next, I think. I'm pretty, like, La Bahía. I feels like it could be Bay. De las Ballenas. That could be Wales. It is Whale Bay, so the direct translation is the Bay of the Whales, like the finger of the foot, meaning toe, because Italians don't have a word for toe, which is hilarious. As bad as this version is, relatively speaking, Blowskiol, what an insane name. But sure. This version's not bad, relatively speaking. It's better than half of them. It's definitely Whale Bay. I knew it must have been, because this is in place of the Sanctuary. I just tried to work out the actual translation. Man, I love it when textures don't load in properly. Whoops. They removed some levels. Oh, I know. But they made it better. And that's what counts. Where the fuck am I? Did I press the button? Oh, gold. It's almost like I could grab that now instead of doing the Cave of Bad Dreams. Whoa! How is the final boss in the PS1 version? I really like it. I think it's better than the final boss in all the other versions, because, I don't know, it feels more like a game than just, I know, let's fly around and use the worst gameplay mechanic. In the entire game that we've only just introduced. Instead of that, they actually make it good. So I think I'm a big fan of it. We're not going to get there today. I think it's going to take 2 streams because I don't want to 100% it. I probably will end up 100%ing it, and I think I could probably breeze through this in like 3 hours if I wasn't. So 100%ing it, looking at maybe 2.5 hours and then another 2.5 hours, which is great because that's exactly the time I have to stream after work before I have to make dinner. You'll never guess what I'm having tonight if you're a regular Cork Glen viewer. You know what? I'm a big fan of these changes. This is a good fucking level. Oh, he's in a mood. There we go. Feels way more epic chasing him through a ship. Just falling into one tiny area sucks. You played this on your phone. I'm sorry. I refuse to accept that it's easy playing the iOS version. I've got it. Fucking sucks. I hate the iOS version. I couldn't even get past the Sanctuary because mine bugged out and it thought I was always going down. Top of the World is mixed with Whale Bay. Nah, this isn't Top of the World. Top of the World gets mixed with the Echoing Caves though in Revolution. It's really weird. Top of the World is like the inside bit. Although it does have the... Yeah, this is Whale Bay. Top of the World has the barrel people. There's a barrel at the beginning of Whale Bay anyway. Well, what version of Rayman 2 did you play? Yes. Yes. Yeah, the barrels are... There's a barrel at the beginning of Whale Bay normally. Is there no Top of the World in this one? I forgot. Use a Bluetooth controller on an emulator instead of the touchscreen. You got to play it on actual hardware, that's what makes it... How the fuck did you emulate the iOS version? Oh, you didn't. You played PC, Revolution, and 64. You gotta play the Dreamcast one. It's so good. Do the crabs give you red lumps? I don't think you can kill the crabs. You can just knock them out of the way, can't you? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh, he thought he did something clever. Dreamcast Rayman 2 for the win. PS1 is also goated. You see, you're coming in here with all the best opinions. Where do I go? Where do I get a barrel from? Oh, do you have to use him to shoot a barrel there? That's really stupid. Oh, that sucks. PC Rayman does not mock anything. Because you've got to get it running on a PC, which is half the battle. Can't wait for a remake of Rayman 2. Oh, there's a fan remake already. Glowbox Village is an interesting map, I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah, this bit of Whale Bay is so cool. I like this. I actually think this is better than the main version. I think a lot of this. Hey, if I were you, I'd go straight to the Spider-Man 2 auditions. Oh dude, I was so upset when I was a kid and I eventually played Spider-Man 2. Shit, where am I? When I was a kid and I eventually played Spider-Man 2, I genuinely thought Murphy was going to be in it. I was so upset. There we go. Piranhas? Oh shit. What are we going to do? Probably shouldn't swear as much as I do for a family-friendly game, but hey-ho. Really confused me that other versions of the game didn't have this section. Yeah, it is quite weird. I like it though. I like that it's different. Don't you dare, you bastard! Ah, oh, stupid piranhas ruin everything. Bollocks. Rayman 2 has a drowning animation, yeah. Why is it in Spanish? Because someone asked me to put it in Spanish, and I have the backbone of a slug, and was like, of course, I'll do whatever you say, master. And now it's in Spanish. But hey, at least I learned what whale is in Spanish. I see so much hate for Rayman Revolution. It had a good atmosphere in the overworlds, though, especially that pirate factory. Oh, there is still a lot to love about Revolution. My issues with it are that most of the changes detract from the game, but a lot of them are good, and I do like some of the open world sections. They are really cool. I don't like, you know, like the big fighting section where it's like Space Invaders. Not as big of a fan of that. Personally. And by not so much of a big fan, I cannot stand that bit, and it basically ruins the whole game for me. But hey, you know, we all have preferences. You absolute oh yeah, fucking what? What? Air raid siren. Chat is talking about Rayman Revolution, who's making Rayman sick. Look, he starts drowning as soon as Revolution talk comes in. That can't be a coinky-dink. Oh, you absolute... Wouldn't say that it detracts, more that they weren't necessary. I see what you're on about. Oh, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Sorry, I must be sure to thank you. Oh, yeah, I mean, the reason I say it detracts is because there are some non-optional bits. Some compulsory bits, that's the word I'm looking for. So you have to do the Space Invaders fight. You have to fight all the extra pirates. And like the power-up changes and stuff is... I'm not a fan. Have you tried not drowning? How do you time people out on the chat? Glowbox, quick, we have to go to England. There's a tornado in the Glade of Dreams. Do you know what? Something tells me that is not how those conversations go. Do you just have to attack, and even if you miss, they go away? That chat notification gives you PTSD. PTSD? When were you born? It's an air raid siren. I don't agree with the Revolution hate, but I agree that the Space Invaders bit is way too long. Okay, well that's fair enough. Like, we don't need to agree on everything. I'm glad people like different versions. But I'm also glad people agree the Space Invaders bit was not great. I won't time you out. I kid. I kid. I'm sitting on my phone and it's buzzing. It feels fantastic. I finally get it. I'm pretty sure they reuse this music in Rayman 3 at one point. But I might be talking out my rectum. You were born the same year as this game. How the hell does an air raid siren give you PTSD? That's what I want to know. How to make Rayman stay alive infinitely, Rayman. Give him a scuba set, now he's fine. It's the only times I've died, apart from all the other times when I fell off. But that we don't want to talk about that. Rayman 3's lock-on reticle was a very important update. Yeah, I think that's great. I think Rayman 2 would have benefited from that. Makes me worried there's a nuke outside your house. I've mentioned this before on a stream. One time, I was just chilling in my house, and I heard an air raid siren, like a full-on, like, you know, an air raid siren. And I opened the window, and it got louder, and I realised, because we live on a, not like by the coast, but we live near the water, there's a harbour very close. And they had a regularly scheduled air raid siren test, and they do it every couple of months. So it'd just be like 2 PM on a Sunday. It sounds like we're about to get nuked. Crazy. Bro fell off. Here we come to the only part of the Sanctuary of Water and Ice in this version. It is a shame. I really like that level. It's one of my favourites. So it's a shame that so much of it's cut. But I'm a big fan of Whale Bay as well, so I still enjoy it, you know. I used to hate the Sanctuary of Water and Ice as a kid, because I used to get stuck on it, and I used to really not like that. But, you know, my adultness is like, how the fuck do you get stuck on this? Because, you know, there you go. It's quite easy, really. In the Netherlands, you have those sirens test every month. That's got to be killer. At that point, it's like The Boy Who Cried Wolf, though. They're testing the air raid sirens to make sure they work. But if you do it every month, when you actually get bombed, no one's going to bat an eyelid, because they're like, oh, it's just the monthly test of the air raid site. You know what I mean? No one's going to care when it actually happens. Well, I say when, you know, if. Hopefully not when. Is Rayman Forever a good way to play Rayman 1? Yeah, it's alright. Did not know the bosses talked. Yeah. In fact, I think Umber explains himself in this one, why he's not even a proper boss fight. Fun fact, the theme for the Water Guardian is just a part of Razorbeard's theme looped. Is it? Never thought about that. Yeah, I get Rayman Forever's cool because it includes like designer, Rayman by his fans and all of that. But to be fair, and I'll give you that, none of them are actually any good. Rayman 2's music is fantastic. If they ever re-released Rayman 2, they've got to make sure the music is there. Otherwise, I am gonna cry. You don't want me to cry. Well, some people probably do. Whoa, I got 51 followers on Twitch. Thank you. Which means my thingy's not showing up on the top. Because that hasn't changed for a while. The only really good additional levels are the additional 24 with designer by default. Those are great but tough. They may have been the ones I tried playing recently and struggled with massively. 60 levels by his fans. I know by his fans are quite shit because I played some of them recently. I know for a fact because I played them on my PC before Thingy came out. And woof. No señoría. Alright, what's the next level going to be called? Ah, it's a cutscene. I've already got 150 comes, so it's fine. Mascara and piratas. And what that is. Hope all the Rayman lore won't disappear when we get a new Rayman game. What do you mean when we get a new Rayman game someday? You can't be sure that's going to even happen. The Sanctuary of Corks and Bends. Yeah. Fair enough. Which Rayman Legends had a designer mode? Imagine Mario Maker, but it's the Rayman Origins and Legends engine. I would cream cracker. In the fun way.
Sobre todo, acuérdate de reunir muchas LOMs.
Oh, it's
Para abrir
chilly
la
in here.
próxima puerta vamos a necesitar 400.
No se detenga.
Wait, why are they speaking Spanish? Because I'm playing the game in Spanish. That's my only explanation for that. The hills of Menhir, or however you say it. Menhir Hills. Dilly dilly. The more you know. Now, someone suggested playing it in Spanish, and you know, I know the words in this game like the back of my scrot, so I figured, why not? You just subscribed with Twitch Prime, more like KSI and Logan Paul's Prime. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. That's my little advert voice for you. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yes, thank you, Mr. Callum B, or the Callum B, in fact. Which Prime flavor would I use to subscribe? I don't know enough about Mr. KSI or Logan Paul. Oh, whoa, is that a bot on Twitch? Fuck you. Thank you. I hate Prime. I've drunk it once, I think, but I don't remember. Oh, I don't even think it was mine. If Rayman 1 PS1 video, you made a Rayman 1 PS1 video, 90 FPS. Whoa! Yeah, no, 90 frames per second would be great. Just big-headed men, especially KSI. Well, I know Logan Paul is just like a sociopath. The missile in this version is insane. I don't like it. But I also kind of I kind of do. Oh, people were spending like a tenner on a bottle of Prime. And if I'm not mistaken, it's squash. Like, it is squash. It is flavoured water, basically. Fuckloads of sugar, I assume. Oh, they made an energy drink as well, didn't they? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! What are we playing at here? What the fuck? Get off. Go away. No! Piss off. Ah, you... Get off. Fuck off me. Yeah. Your brother kept a huge collection of empty Prime bottles on his shelf, and I couldn't comprehend why he would want to do that. To be fair, I have a can of Monster Energy from 2017 that I got when Assassin's Creed Origins came out, because for some reason they would do it. They'd like, it came with a weapon in game. I fucking hate Monster Energy. I drank it. It was disgusting. And I've kept that can on. It's pretty mouldy now. So I get it. Problem is, you know, Assassin's Creed Origins is better than KSI in pretty much every way. And KSI is better than Logan Paul. So, you know, really Prime is just a travesty. Travesty Scott. All KSI is good for is playing Among Us. I've not ever watched one of his Among Us videos, to be honest with you. Just after many hills, we go into the Cave of Bad Dreams. Whoa! What are we doing here? Yeah, we do. Does that mean we have to come back and do this crap again? Ah, you bastard. Runs at 90 FPS perfectly, no speed ups. Nice. Yeah, they were going to make UBR Engine open source for anyone to use. But then I think they said it was too hard to develop, so they to develop on, so they didn't want to do it because people wouldn't use it. But the whole point of it is that it's like famously very easy to develop for. That's why they made it. It's really weird how they did that. I love it when Rayman pants. It was supposed to be easy. Certainly didn't turn out easy, did it? Oh, you haven't. A long-necked mammal. Fucking giraffe. Whoa. People would figure it out eventually, right? Like, it's still going to be easier than learning fucking C# for Unity, so... Yeah. Man, I hate this stupid shell. I want to punch the shell right on the chin. This version is great. Not keen on the shell. The Shell Obama. Oh great! Hell yeah! Find a person just like Raynick challenge. You have a 3DS, you like Rayman, you're Polish. I'm sure there are people. The shell gets much worse and much more jank. Oh, I know, I know. Yeah. I do like this version. It's got some drawbacks for sure, but don't we all? I'm sure we all do. But there are some big upsides to this one. Come on, Shart. Clark.
Clog, eres tú quien ha acabado con los piratas. No tenían nada que hacer. Eran solo 20 contra ti.
Hola, chaval. ¿Qué? ¿Te echamos un pulso?
No tienes buen aspecto. ¿Estás herido?
I'm a big fan of Clark's voice here. I like this version despite its flaws. It doesn't have flaws.
Está guardado en el reino de los muertos. Dicen que la puerta a ese reino está cerca de aquí, pero me encuentro demasiado
We see Clark and he
débil para
wants...
llegar.
Just change it to English. I'm not changing it to English. I want to learn Spanish.
¡Aguanta! Voy a buscar la entrada y traerte el elixir.
Gracias, chaval.
Rayman, the Japanese dub. You cannot be serious. Righty-ho. Got Mark Corrigan staring at me while I stream. Kind of wanna keep him there. Oh hell yeah! Cave of Bad Dreams on the PS1 is fantastic. Just gonna get a picture of my setup. Yeah, Cave of Bad Dreams in this one's great. I didn't realise how purple it was. Oh shit. Yeah, it is pretty interesting that you don't meet Jano before this. You just come here and he's like, hey, what the hell are you doing here? I get it though. A lot of this version makes more sense narratively, to be fair. Spanish is much sexier than English. This is true. Is that the gastric flu episode? No, it's not the one with Saz, it's the one afterwards. What episode was it again? Oh, it's the one with Jeremy's mum. That was it. And Mark becomes in charge of the finances of Jeremism. And then, you know, wakes up to Jeremy's, I suppose, soon-to-be stepsister. You're just loving this, aren't you? You've wanted to do rationing on me since we met. Tits. Whoa. I did the cave fucking... Do you know what? Nothing went in my bum, it doesn't count. Oh, what a man. I hope one day they bring Peep Show back. Just one more season. And we see Mark and Jeremy still living together. Yeah, I played the Cave of Bad Dreams on the PS2 port earlier today, and I gotta say, it was easier than this. But I think I prefer this one. This is a good one. The music here is one of the best cases of Rayman 2's music fitting the level, if that makes sense. It just matches the vibe they're going for so well. Mind you, Rayman 2 pretty much always does, it's just this level in particular. Do you think a Rayman Origins or Legends sequel would be a good game? Yeah, of course. I mean, they are both, at their core, good games anyway. So I'm sure a third one would be good. I kind of wish they did do a trilogy. Would love to have seen what happened if Rayman Legends sold well. Well, Rayman Legends did sell well. If it sold to Ubisoft's unfair expectations. Rayman 2 is so consistent tonally. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. Rayman 2 is just fantastic in any way. Is it just me or do we need to teach Korkben Polish? Hey look, I've been trying to learn Spanish for my girlfriend for the last 5 years and I'm struggling with that. I do not need a third language to throw into the mix. Worst part is she doesn't even speak Spanish. I don't know why I'm doing it. She speaks Catalan. Yeah, Rayman 2 feels like a tangible adventure. At every turn it feels like it makes sense. You know, the next thing you do is like, oh yeah, that does feel believably like the next part of the journey. Whereas something like Rayman 3, you're vibing in the cave of fucking... You're through the desert of Akanaran and then suddenly... longest shortcut. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that, and then magically you're on a snowy area. Like, yeah, that doesn't feel as consistent. Do you ever play Psychonauts? Oh man, I love Psychonauts. Psychonauts 2 was my 2021 Game of the Year. Official Peep Show YouTube channel is uploading the whole lot for some reason. They're gearing up for a season 10. Because if they are, I'm gonna be very, very happy boy. Yeah. Psychonauts 2 is fantastic. You just got gifted it on Steam. What, Psychonauts? First one is fantastic. The second one, I genuinely think is even better. I've played the first one. The first one is brilliant. The second one's better. It helps to have played the first one. But I think the second one, it introduces a lot of new characters and a lot of new ideas that you're fine with. They're both absolutely worth playing, but you're good to just jump into the second one probably. It's not like you know, it's not like it's going to pick up the exact second it ends and like, oh, I guess what? It was 20 years between each game, so you're going to have a cliffhanger hit. No, it's like two separate entities. But well worth playing. I hope you enjoy it. Please no. Oh, thank God. I'll say no more. No more. Gallifrey Falls. Haha, did you get it? It was a Doctor Who joke. I hate Doctor Who. Doctor Who is a joke. The saddest joke in the world. Sadly, this is true. Might need to play Rhombus of Ruin someday. Oh, hell yeah, me too. I still never played that. Nothing like watching a Korkben stream after getting up at 3 AM because you can't sleep no more. Yeah, I mean, look, there's no way I'm going to help you get to sleep, but if you're up, I can make, like... I'll play an air raid siren for you. That'll keep you awake. Yeah, bastard. Oh, well, hey, sometimes you take damage and the balls land on the triangles. What can I say? Oh, Resident Evil 9 reviews are good. Hell yeah. I still am very behind on Resident Evil in the sense that I've played a couple and I like them a lot. I haven't played any of the new ones. I keep seeing the reviews are good. I keep thinking, oh hell yeah, I want to play that, and then I never get around to it. Should I play Rayman 3 GBA? I mean, it's not great, but it's pretty good. It's pretty impressive for a Game Boy Advance game. Do you think Rayman Legends was somewhat narratively directionless with no clear main villain or overarching conflict? I would take away the word somewhat. It was narratively directionless. So was Origins, to be fair, but at least Origins had like a... You go forwards and here's the world and all of that. Legends is just a bunch of paintings. It's just a bunch of side notes. Completely directionless. Please play an air raid siren. Actually, it's not up to me. The air raid siren happens when it happens. Hate to disappoint. Sent the video in the Discord general tab. I will take a look later on. Bollocks. One day I might finish Croc. But, I gotta be honest, got halfway through it. It takes a little nosedive in the last third of the game, doesn't it? If they ever do make another Legends, like this leak would suggest, I really hope that they fix the directionlessness of it. I think that would probably help sell it as well. Because people aren't happy if it's a Legends remake. If you can at least say, giving it direction, that might help. The Last World is punishingly difficult. Damn. I'll finish Croc one day. But if it's really that hard, I'm going to struggle. I struggle with all things hard. Yeah, it needs a story. This video game is a lot darker than the first original Rayman. Yes. Oh yeah, eat me up. You have no desire to play Croc ever again. I really enjoyed what I played of it, but it suddenly got really hard and stopped being fun because it became a little bit too frustrating. Though I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to difficult games. I do prefer to have an easier experience. Like if I'm gonna play a game, I want it to be constantly varied. Bollocks. So I'd rather play like an open world game that's easy enough. You know, I'll die a few times, but it's easy enough. But I'm always running around doing something different and it's long. Than like Super Meat Boy, where there's just a small subset of levels, but it's insanely hard. That would frustrate me. I don't want to be on the same 30-second level for like 3 days. But yeah, Croc came at a time with Rayman 1 where games were very difficult because they were post-arcade. Crash Bandicoot was the perfect mix for me. Crash 2 specifically. I love Crash 2. Crash 2 is fucking brilliant. That was the perfect mix for me in terms of difficulty. It was hard, but it was good. Struggling a bit here, mainly because I'm not actually pressing the jump button. I don't know why. Does saliva drop off his teeth in the other versions? I think that might be unique to this one. It's a good detail. Yeah, Mum. That's a health point. Oh, I thought that was a lum. I died specifically to collect that lum. You know what? I've got enough lums. I'll 100% this off camera. Off stream. Didn't Croc start out as a Yoshi prototype? I think it did. Might be wrong though. I'm pretty sure it did. You showed your friend Legends, and even then they pointed out about the level stuff. Yeah, it's just a shame. Even, like, Origins is just level by level, but at least it's like, here's a world and you progress through the level. But Legends is... oh, here's some paintings, and you go into them. Haha, see, we're like Mario 64. The problem is Mario 64 isn't good anyway, so why would you want to be like Mario 64? That's what I say. Fucking brilliant. But hey, that's a hot take I'm not really sure I'm allowed to have, so we'll ignore that one. Because if you want to play a good 3D Mario, play Sunshine. It's the real best one. But no one likes to hear that, mainly because they disagree. You missed a few lums during the sliding part. I know. I'm not going for 100%. I just want to get the 2D prototype unlocked at the end. I think you only need 90% of the lums, so I can miss 80 throughout the whole game. Mario 64 is one of your favourite games. Hey, look, if you like it, that's absolutely valid. I personally don't, that's all. Sunshine's the best one, objectively, but hey. Oh man, The Rescuers Down Under. God, I started watching that years ago. Nah, man. Sunshine Love is what we need. It's the best 3D Mario. We need a damn remake. I'm desperate for it. This would be so good. I'll take a Mario 64 remake if they change almost everything about it. Look, I'll get it. Odyssey's bloody good. But why would you play Odyssey when you can play Sunshine on the Switch already? You don't even need a remake. We could just play the 20th anniversary edition or whatever it is. 30th. 35th. I don't know, whatever that. 3D All-Stars, that's the one. Odyssey is good, yeah, but so's Sunshine. Don't unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. I'll say what you need. I'll pander to the audience. I'll keep you here. Oh. Oh, Rayman. What we really need is a bit more fucking... Well, no, I don't think we need any more of that. Close enough to demonetization as it is, to be honest with you. We need some more DK64 love. People don't like that one. It's good. Is it as good as Banjo-Kazooie? Perhaps not, but hey. Hashtag Cork Bad. If you start Cork Bad, I'm going to be pissed off. Whoops. The controls, the level design, the bullshit Blue Coin mission, the Bowser fight, all bad. To me, you're just describing Mario 64. Although it's red coins, isn't it? Damn it, I am not a true fan. Spyro opinions. Big fan of the original 3. I cannot speak for any others. Oh, shit. Cannot speak for any others, though. I never played the PS2 ones. But no, I love Spyro. At least the first 3. Those are the ones I played. Which is why I want to get into Ratchet and Clank properly. I played a couple, and I enjoyed them. Shit. And I know Insomniac were good before they made Spider-Man, so now I want to get an idea of what their other platforms are like, because their original Spyros were pretty clog. You like the Legend of Spyro games? I have never played anything beyond the first 3. Ratchet 2 is kind of peak. I'm excited for you to play it. Would people be interested in me streaming them? Or am I playing them on my own time? I say my own time. It's all my own time. You're a Ratchet fanboy. It might just be you and me. At which point, I'll just phone you. Really wanted to love Mario Sunshine, way more left to play it than I did, and the camera and the random secrets, the troll chucksters made me reconsider. Damn. Just avoid the PS2 Spyro games, they ain't it. What about the PS2 Crash games? Are they any good? I hear some people sing their praises sometimes, some don't. Don't take the treasure. Always take the treasure.
Necesito el elixir para salvar a mi amigo.
Necesito el elixir para
¿Has hecho todo esto
mi
por un
amigo
amigo?
Clog.
Debes estar loco.
Te lo mereces. Toma. Este es el elixir de la vida.
Can't wait for part 2 of the live stream when we don't have the alternate ending in this version.
Gracias.
Damn. Sad times at the El Royale. But yeah, part 2 of the live stream will be tomorrow evening. We'll just do this in 2 days. That's my planned out ballet. Elijah Wood voices Spyro. Really? And Christina Ricci voices... Well, that's not a very nice way of putting it, but okay. Crash Twin Sanity was insanely good, but I just had way too much bugs. Oh, were they non-functioning? Are they NFTs, non-functioning testicles? Because I got a couple of them. Oh, God. If I knew me, I wouldn't like me. I'm remarkably annoying. Anyway. Twin Sanity's okay, Wrath of Cortex is fine, just really badly put together. Do you know what? I'm going to stick to Ratchet and Clank. Oh, shit. If I'm going to play a PS2 platformer, I'll play them. Or Jak and Daxter, which is the best. Can't wait to see you play the Rayman 2 2D prototype. Well, I better get enough lumps. Jak and Daxter's the good shit. That's what we need. Need to return it. Oh, bollocks. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Definitive ball YouTuber, that is true. Jak and Daxter 1 is goated. It's the best. Jak and Daxter 1 is elite gaming. Jak 2 is pretty fantastic. Fuck off! Jak 2 is pretty fantastic, but Jak and Daxter 1 is absolutely phenomenal gaming. Jak 3's alright. They get a bit worse. And then Daxter is objectively the most mediocre game ever. And The Lost Frontier, I think, or whatever the other PSP one is. Let's ignore that. I remember playing a Jak and Daxter game where you start in like an arena or something. That might be the third one. I can't really remember. Jak X is good, the racing game. That's really good. Love Jak X. I miss when racing games were more common. Like, you know, they did Jak X, Crash, Crash Tag Team Racing or whatever the fuck. Or Crash Team Racing. I don't actually know the difference. I'm never going to play them. But yeah, look at us reminiscing about things they took away from us. I know. Jak and Daxter, free tuition, free speech, all that shit, you know. Imagine they could include Rayman 2 prototype in the Rayman collection like they did for Rayman 1. I think they'd have to, right? Because it would be in the PS2 version anyway. Are you planning to play the Open Goal PC decompilation port? What, of Jak and Daxter? Probably not. I've got it on PS5 and I've not got all the trophies on it yet because I got the PS4 version trophies already, so that feels like my next venture with that franchise. In part 2, watch out for my most hated saga named Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. We might get there on this stream, to be fair. I love the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire, especially in this version. What do you think about Ball and Gun YouTuber? No idea.
¡Wow!
Wow!
Me siento capaz de acabar con todos los piratas juntos.
I like how his face still just like bugs out into looking really sad suddenly. PSP games Ratchet and Clank size matters wearing a Jak and Daxter skin. That's a shame. Okay, gotta go, but have a good stream, friendo. Thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is for you. It's probably quite early? Late? Early. It's 5 o'clock here. Whoa, look at that skill. Absolute skillage in the village. Honestly, if you're playing PS1 or PS2 games from PS Plus, just download the PS4 versions if you've got external storage. They aren't any different from the PS5 ones. Okay, but the PS5 ones have their own trophy lists, which is why I would be replaying a game I've already played before. So that's what I'm going to do. I got the PS4 one, and no, it doesn't matter about external storage, I can just install them anyway. It was Jak and Daxter 3. Ah, fair enough. Oh, ball and gun game, like people that will play FIFA and Battlefield and don't have a semblance of originality in them. Yeah, you can work out what I think of them based on that sentence. Waste of time. That said, I got 250 people watching a live stream the day that Rayman 30th anniversary came out, so maybe that's the trick. Maybe I just got to play trending games. Won't take me 18 months to get to 10k subscribers. I'll jump up to 100,000 in a couple of weeks. I kid. Unless you want a trophy hunt, then get both PS4 and PS5. Well, I do want a trophy hunt, because that's what I do. Also, if you get the PS4 version of Jak and Daxter, you get the PS5 one for free. Most of the games on like the PS Plus ones are like that. If you own one, you get the other one for free. Of like the classics, I mean. What a horrible little creature that was. You have this version downloaded on your PS3. I think you can only do that in America. No, you can do it in the UK as well. You can only get Rayman Revolution on your PS3 in America. I think they only released that way. I could be wrong. I like how this level is completely untouched apart from just utterly butchering this stupid running shell. My family also has a physical copy of this game. I mean, that's the way forwards, isn't it? The way forwards? That's what you got to do. You got to have the physical copy. Mr. Beast, I better watch out for a number of reasons. Not because I'm coming at him for the numbers. Just because... fuck him, you know? Obviously, absolutely, whatever you do, as long as you have free will, is do not do anything with him. On the PSP, you can get the PS1 versions. You could indeed. I got a big old tasty video going over it, coming soon. It's going to be 2 hours long, and the only reason it's not done yet is because I need to replay this. So that's why I'm replaying it. So it's fresh in my mind, and I can finish writing the script about the PS1 port. Also, based on the stream, and the fact that this isn't widescreen, I can just download the live stream and crop the footage and use it all for the video. Which is great, because I realised Rayman Revolution was widescreen, meaning a little bit of it was cut off by my face for the live stream, which means I couldn't really use it when editing. And it's a shame because I wanted to do like a trophy hunting video. But hey, that's fine. I'll get footage elsewhere. 2 hours long. Well, it's the script is 24,000 words, and if my other videos are anything to go by, that would suggest it would be about 2 hours long. What are your opinions on Ray Carrot? Oh, I love Ray Carrot. Ray Carrot's sick. Basically like the ultimate, like, tech Rayman fan. He's behind the dashboard, behind so many different Rayman stuff. No, he's great. Been in the comment sections a few times, and I think he's come to a couple of streams. Or she. Don't mean to assume. 2,002 hours long. Yeah, I know. You're going to be dead by the time you finish watching it. How long would that take? 40 days straight? Pretty long. El Teco del Bosque. The fuck does that mean? I mean, I know it's the canopy. El Teco del Bosque. I don't think I can get over the sound effects of picking up lumps in this version. My brain associates sound with getting hit. Yeah. You discovered 4 Rayman SNES pictures with Raychat. What, today? No way. I'll check the Discord for that. That's so cool. Oh, a while back. Ray Carrot made the control panel. Yeah, sorry, when I said dashboard, that's what I meant. The control panel, of course. Oh, shit. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. You can fuck off quicker than a spider can. The forest roof. Is that the translation? I guess that's kind of what a canopy means. It's kind of like a forest roof. I get that. Yeah, the Rayman control panel though, that's sick. Was he behind Ray Map as well? Because that's the only reason I've ever... shit. Do you know what? I'll just accept my death. I'll spawn back in with more health. Try a clog. I like how that doesn't get translated to Spanish. You know, it just picks and chooses what it wants to localize. Wah! 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 Oh dear. I love that the lums are completely uneven in this. Ah, shit. I always thought the spider looked bigger in the PS1 version of the game. I think it actually might be a bit smaller in this one. But because of the way the game is framed, it does look a bit bigger. I should play this on a CRT. Not just with the CRT filter, like I should play it on a CRT TV. Ah! Contendo just followed. Why is that showing up on the chat? But also, hello. Thank you for following on Twitch. You bastard. Oh, come on. That's a butthole. Right. Stop punching me, you bastard spider. Punching me? It's not really punching me. It's being a spider. Wah! There we go. Don't even need to beat the spider, you can just run away. Hello? Oh, you're on YouTube now. Excuse me, Mr. Spider. Fuck off! Oh my god, just let me get the lum. There we go. Jesus wept. He wept tears of relief. Oh yeah. I love it when one of my least favourite levels is completely intact. That they didn't fix it. It's only going to show up for you on Jigsaw channel. Yeah, I mean, it shows up on the chat on screen, to be fair. So it's not just me that can see it. Why is the Twitch follower not updating on the stream overlay? Do you know what? I have no idea. It's meant to. Tell you what, I'll refresh it. Hang on. Hang on, is that a still image? Let's refresh it, see what happens. Oh shit. No, it doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with that. My guess is it did log me out of Twitch on the on Stream Elements once, so I'm guessing that's what happened here. And I logged back in to stream, obviously. I'm guessing it just didn't log that back in properly, which I'll do after this. You look like Rayman Rush, Rayman. Thank you. What are you waiting for? I don't know. Freedom? Ah, yeah. I'm not replaying the whole level for that. Dilly dilly. Is there nothing else? I could have sworn there was another lump. Definitely gonna get the second mask today. Might stop after that level. No! Oh, okay. Ah! I like how Glowbox's eyes just disappear in this. It's magnificent game design. But to be fair, you know, you sit a pretty hefty distance away from a CRT TV. You're probably not going to notice. I missed one. I did. Unfortunately. I'm not a fan of this level, so I ain't coming back for it. Of course. Come on, Mr. Globular. By the way, you get an extra boss fight. I know, I have played this version. Yeah, no, it's better. This version is great. It's the best version of the game. Well, it's not, but it's one of them. Better than the PS2 version. Whoa. Whoa. The OST is sexalicious. And we all... Oh, yeah. Attack upgrade. More like... attack. Fuck grade. I don't know. I'm tired. I need a beer.
No hay por qué avergonzarse de tener miedo. Los piratas y sus naves son muy peligrosos. Si tuviera más poderes.
Not learning Spanish from this the way I hoped I would. You agree that it's better than the PS2? See, I thought I was alone in thinking that this version was better than the PS2, but it seems like a lot of people agree with me. So that's good. Want to get this on my PS1, having only played 3D and Revolution. I think you'll have a better time with this. Glowbox is scared of the pirates. He is. Let's go rescue him. Yummy. What did Revolution do to you? It added the... what's it called? Added the Space Invaders bit. That's what it's done to me. If you like Glowbox's Spanish voice, you've never heard this dub. Yeah, at the beginning of the stream someone said, hey, you should play it in Spanish, so I did. Because I kind of also want to learn Spanish. To be honest, it's exactly what I expected. It's Rayman 2 in Spanish. But it's cool. I'm into it. Go check memes in your Discord. Oh, that's never a good sign. Just gonna have to run while doing it. Uh-oh. Spot the difference. Good lord. I guess I kind of do look a bit like Rayman in that. I mean, at a push, but sure. A what? Ad read. Become a Clogger today. You get special bonuses like appearing in the credits of some videos, and early access to videos as and when I remember to upload them early for people. There you go. The real perk of becoming a Clogger is so that you can say you've paid money to be a Clogger, which is a sentence that most people can't say, and I think that alone is really funny. Would Spanish Rayman be Rezios? Maybe. According to Ubisoft Brazil on Twitter, Rayman is that 37-year-old that looks 17, except he doesn't, he looks 60. If I get this, it'll be the PAL version, because I live in the UK, so it'll be slower. So, I played the PAL version on a PS1, on original hardware, and I had no issue with the frame rate. I found it to run absolutely fine, and I know it was the UK version, so I think it'd be alright. On an emulator, it's very different. Yeah. Normally I'm a real hardware kind of guy, and I would be playing this on real hardware. It's just my, what's the word? The cable I've got, or the adapter I've got to turn a PS1 HDMI is not good, even slightly. So we're emulating today. There hasn't been any early access videos in a while. Yeah, truthfully, the early access videos, the algorithm doesn't like them. So I'll make a video, and it'll all be fine. Early access, based on the view counts, I think pretty much every clogger watches them early, and then the algorithm just doesn't push it, and I don't know why, and that annoys me. Would you buy a PS1 over the N64? Personally, I would, yeah. PS1 extras mixed with the Dreamcast version with the proper Hall of Doors would be my ultimate Rayman 2 remaster. Yeah, I think so. I agree. Basically, the Dreamcast one with extra steps is what I would like. Welcome to Clog Champ. Oh, hell yeah. It works. An ad read worked. And here they tell you that you go to the cinema and they're giving you the car advert saying, hey, you should buy a BMW and become insufferable. Doesn't work, but guess what? Ad reads work. Thank you, Space Ghost 2009 for becoming a Clog Champ. You might regret it. That's the best I can do. Do you prefer the PAL or NTSC version of the game? PAL version, because it's the one I've played. Never seen the PS1 version before. Didn't know you rescued Murphy from cages. Yeah, Murphy is weird because he's in it. Is he? He might not be, actually. I know at the very least, like, there's lots of Murphys in the thingy. Also, I forgot what they're called. Other fairy kinds of things. Love the jingles and sound effects in the N64 version. Like when you hit a switch, sounds more pirate-ish. Yeah, that's valid. I like how he dances a little longer. And by I like, I mean, I understand that solely for, you know, loading reasons. Alrighty, I think we might be on the thingy. El Santuario de Piedra y Fuego. Well, I know that's fire. This is the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. That's a direct translation. I'm going to finish this. There's 2 masks. It's halfway through the game, I reckon. That's a good place to stop. Then we finish it, stream tomorrow. Finish the game on a stream tomorrow. Do the second half. That feels appropriate. Not that my streams are ever appropriate. I'll very quickly say the F word. Which of course is followers. I'm a big fan of the Razorbeard voice actor. Oh my god, yes! I forgot you fight the ninja! Here comes your most hated stage. You're not a fan of this level. I love this level. It's the biggest one, so it could be a bit daunting, I guess. But it's good. You know, I have a feeling, based on the amount of work messages I get while streaming towards the end of the day, I have a feeling that I might have to focus a bit more on doing some overtime to get some things done. So I might not have as many videos coming up soon. There's a lot to do. Oh well. We'll see. What ruined video games other than multiplayer? Nothing. It was entirely, well, the monetization of multiplayer games. I love the ninjas. Whoa! Do you have to go back here? No, you don't. Oh man, this level's already so different. Big fan of this. People often call this version a DEMAKE, and while I agree to some extent, I think this version improves so much on playing the full point. Is that a rape alarm? Can you hear that? What? Okay, no, it's someone's car alarm. Whoops. Yeah, no, I've called this a DEMAKE because technically it is. And DMake is a very clickable title. Not that, you know, wanting people to click on my videos is any motivation at all. But no, I agree, this is a great version, and it does a lot to improve on the main game, I think. That's definitely outside. Yeah, it's a car alarm. Okay. Where did he go? There's a lot of noises outside of my house. Outside of my house, sorry. Why won't he? August the 3rd, 2005. What happened then? God damn it. You just picked a random date. Lovely. Any particular reason? Oh my god, turn off your fucking car alarm. We could have had Mario Odyssey 2 by now if it wasn't for money. Could we? We had Mario Odyssey 2. It's called Donkey Kong Bonanza. Do you know what? Fuck this pirate, I'm out. Rayman 4 was in development back then. Ugh, that's a shame. Ah! Oh my god, turn off the fucking car alarm. Whose is it? Okay, it's not the neighbours. As long as it's not the neighbours, because I don't want to piss them off. Calling them an arsehole. But if your car alarm's going off, just press the fucking button, surely. Some guy was getting punched outside the house last night. It was like 3 AM and I heard this shouting. There were two dudes having a fight, and one of them, it was like a real Ronnie Pickering situation. One of them was just being an arrogant bastard trying to get punched, and the other one wasn't having any of it and then just punched him. And funnily enough, he wasn't happy about it. I wasn't happy about it because they wouldn't shut up. I was trying to sleep. It's happened before. Someone smashed a glass outside the front of our house because they were also trying to get punched. You need to replace the spindle hub on your PS1. That sounds really fun. Do you have a car? Technically it's my girlfriend's car. I work from home. I got absolutely no reason to have a car, and they're very expensive to run. So I have a car in that I have one available to me, but I don't technically own it. It's my partner's. Mind you, we've been together for as long as we have been. Everything's each other's. Because a lot of what I own, she also owns, if that makes sense. So we kind of have a car. Either way, she's not home, so it's not our car going off. I'll tell you that much. You have 1,000 clog points. Do you actually? How'd you do that? I'll have to make a thing that you can spend clog points on, or however that works. I still don't know what Twitch is. Yeah, I'll find some way for you to redeem stuff. I'm gonna go outside and just get really angry at him in a minute. Why is that car alarm? Can you hear the car alarm? Is the mic picking it up? It's just like a... Just going to open the window and check that it's definitely outside. You kept watching and claiming your watch rewards. Right, can you hear that now? You got to be able to hear that now. Good lord. I opened the window and it got so loud. Why the fuck is that? Okay. Really, really annoying, that is. OMG, UK car alarms are so cute. Are they? You don't need to hear it anymore. I don't want to turn off the game music. Oh yeah. I missed quite a few chats. Saw the Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition, decided to make my own remaster. It looks gorgeous. Give me motivation to 100% the game a second time. Hell yeah. I love the anti-tunes in this one. Bet the car is Murphy's. It probably bastard is, yeah. Thoughts on Angry Birds? That's fine. I enjoyed it when I was 10 when I first played on an iPhone. I'm a big fan of this level, I'll be honest. How do I get back up there? Oh, do you know what? This is one of the levels I'm not going to 100%. Thoughts on tonight's dinner? What, the pasta bake? Pah, can't wait. When in doubt, always a pasta bake. The car alarm is still going off. It's making me want to cry. Ooh, look at this version. What is this? The optional temple from the main version of Rayman 2 that's better than the rest of the level, and now they make it compulsory. Talk about good level design. I like that you climb up a rib cage here as well. That's not... I don't think you do that in any other version. When in doubt, bake it out. That's what I say. Probably. Hope your pasta bake tastes wonderful. Thank you. It always does. Pasta bake's great. It's either that or Nando's. Very simple tastes. Whoa. That just disappeared and with no warning. What's everyone else having for their final meal of the day? Is it pasta bake? This part of the level had a glow up. This part of the level's so good, whatever version you're playing. I'd prefer hearing Murphy for 1 hour straight than hearing the car alarm. I agree, that car alarm is pissing me off. If that goes on all night, I'm going to sue the council for something. I don't know what. When the game doesn't have any sound... Alright. So I've turned off the game audio. I'm going to open the window. Can you hear that? It's non-fucking stop. Oh my god, shut up. can't even see the car that is doing it. Because normally you can see like the lights freaking out or whatever, but I can't even see that, so I don't know which car it is. Fucking car alarm. Bro, just yell out in your window and tell him turn off your fucking car alarm. Yeah, see, the problem is I'm not doing that. Because I'm a wuss. Anyway. Yeah, nah, I don't know who it is, and I want to keep on the good side of my neighbours because I very much plan on pissing them off over the next however long I live here. I just joined This Is Gold. You just joined to me sitting here in despair. Yeah, thank you. Welcome. This is what you get at a Cork Glen stream. Well, this is it. Like, if someone's trying to nick the car, can they just hurry up? Taking the piss. And now back to Rayman 2. Exactly. You know, the car alarm can only go on for so long. This level's so much better than the PS2 version of it. I think more games should have the UB art style. Yeah, not even just Rayman. Just more Ubisoft games should have used the engine, to be honest. I know they used it for a few things, but they got so many first-party engines. Like, they've got the Snowdrop engine now. They got... what was it? Anvil for Assassin's Creed. They got a lot of engines, but the UbiArt one was something else, wasn't it? God, I love me some car alarms. I don't even think my car has a car alarm, so even if we had the car in the house, I could, at home, I could be pretty certain it ain't us. Yeah, oi, you, if you're stealing the car and you're watching my stream, get fucked and turn it off. I like to think that... See, this feels crazy good. This feels so much more like a trial of fire than the main level does. Turn on geometry correction in the graphic settings. No. Okay, let's have a look. See what that actually does. Rendering. Ew, no, I like it before. Looks better before. So this part is exclusive to PS1. It is, yeah. This is a really good addition. I much prefer this to the other versions of this level. I also don't remember this bit, so that's saying something. I don't know what it's saying, but it's saying something. It's times like this I wish I'd actually met my neighbours and I had their phone numbers so I could just shout abuse at them and make them block me on WhatsApp. Do you remember fighting a boss in the Dreamcast version? I'm sure you don't. You probably remember fighting the boss in this version. Because there's no boss fight in this level in the Dreamcast one. Oh yeah! This awful bit. Watch me do it first try. Hell yeah! It's like you're in a big empty box. It feels weird. It does, but it adds to that vibe that the PS1 version has, where it's just a little bit unnerving and creepy. What do you think of the PSX version overall? Absolutely love it. It's my second favourite version. Oh, shit. As a kid, I didn't like it because of the red lump sound effect. I loved the... Oh my god, the sound stopped. And now it's just police sirens, but I live in a city, so that's constant anyway. Who cares? It just corrects models flickering. I kind of like the models flickering. It makes it feel older. This level is so much better than the N64 version. Why didn't we get this? Okay, Because some bozos thought, hey, let's make loads of different games. Here comes Rayman sliding on his way. Oh yeah. Let's do it, Rayman. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Fucking penis. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta love this man. He's a crazy looking rabbit thing with funky hair. What's not to love, you know? Here we go. Oh, bollocks. Do you know what? I got so accustomed to the rewind feature of Rayman 30th that I kept trying to rewind this when I was playing it earlier. I was like, why can't I rewind? Why can't I rewind? Because I was just tapping the left L2 button thinking I could. So sometimes rewind features come with a downside, and that is you become over-reliant on them. Sick. What am I watching? I don't know. Family Guy? I don't know what you're watching. You're not watching me, you're typing in the comments. So that's not watching, technically. Don't really know what I'm saying. This is a little bit more difficult than the equivalent section in the N64 version. Oh bollocks, this is my last chance. Ah, this is the problem. This bit is okay in the other... Oh, are you kidding me? This bit's okay in the other versions because it has loads of health you can pick up while doing the walking shell bit. You don't have that in this. Loving the Rayman noises. I missed one of the lums. I think I just about got it, but then I died that time. At least I got full health now. Oh dearie lord, what are we gonna do? Probably die young, the way I'm eating, to be honest with you. But that's irrelevant. Dreamcast best confirmed. Dreamcast is the best one, this is the second best one, then PC, then PS2, then N64, and then the handheld ones. Probably like DS, then iOS, then 3DS. In order of best to worst, that is. Okay, we got back here pretty quick, to be fair. Turn CD reading up. Nah, I don't really care about changing the emulation settings. This is absolutely fine as it is. The lums reset. If you die properly, yeah. If you just lose a bit of health, like if I fall in lava, it's fine. But if I run out of health completely and it takes me right back, then yeah. Unfortunately. God. So I'm making this 2-hour video I keep mentioning. It's going to go over every difference in every version. This level's going to be a bastard to cover. It's already 8,000 words long for just the Rayman Revolution differences. But going over the changes in the PS1 port and like what this level ended up being, that's going to be tough to fit that into a video and not have it balloon. It's like 3 hours. But at least your quest is going well. Dreamcast version rocks. It does. The quest is going alright. We're about halfway now. I think there are fewer levels after in the second half anyway, so probably more than halfway once you get the second mask. Because after you get the third one, it's just Tomb of the Ancients, the Iron Mountains, and then you're in the pirate ship. You were wrong. Yeah, unfortunately so. Whoa! We're halfway there. Whoa! I got gonorrhea. You got it, fam. I got it this time. This looks very frustrating. It is. We did it. Oh, I love the plum animation. So well designed. Gotta go and eat dinner. Oh, what are you having, fire guy? You better have cooked it with fire, otherwise it's, you know, inaccurate naming. But yeah, have a good dinner. Eat well. And whatnot. Music in this level is great. I like the music in the Fire of Rock and Lava when you're on the flower. That's really good music. Hardest part done. Yeah, that's the hardest bit, definitely. The hardest bit of this level is getting every lum. No! Oh, yeah. Excellent. The great thing about collecting everything is that you gotta take damage sometimes to collect things, but if you've already been collecting everything, chances are you've already got loads of health increases, so it's fine. That's a really weird way of mashing up the level, but I like it. You'll be fireman after that, man. Oh, no. Do you know what? Got enough lumps. It's fine. It's crazy that some people are already having dinner. I'm still at work, and then I go to the gym and I have dinner. That's the different time zones for you. Some people live in European countries that are in different times. Some people live in North American countries that are different times. Some people live in other countries, in fact. African countries, they got different time zones. Probably. 4 AM for you. Well, look, I'm not going to keep you up much longer. I'm going to stop the stream after this level anyway. Don't the British call them crisps? Yep. Chips are those are the equivalent of French fries. Yeah, in America you call them chips, we call them crisps, and then you call them French fries, we call them chips. Fries we just call like super thin chips fries. 4 AM and I'm watching a Rayman stream. You are a true fan for that, to be fair. You're a valued Cork Glen viewer. Otherwise known as a clogger. Bollocks. PSP and PS Vita had a Rayman 2 version, but it's almost... Well, it is the same. The PSP and PS Vita ones are... Bollocks. The PSP and PS Vita ones are just ports of this. Like, it's just the PS1 version, but you can buy it and play it on those devices. This area looks like something I'd be scared of as a child. I mean, this area is in all the other versions as well, to be fair. Rayman 2 fan. Much I like Nintendo, Sega, the rest goes down under anime. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh dear. I really hope we get a Rayman 2 remake. So do I. Won't be surprised if we don't, but I really hope we do. If they ever do a collection release like they did for Rayman 1, I'd be really interested to know if they managed to get the music in there. Oh god, I forgot you still got to get the bloody blue one as well. Here he is. Umber. Thoughts on Discord ID verification? Oh, it's stupid. Don't know why they're doing it. Very silly idea. Not a fan. If it's to protect children, sure, but we know it's not. Because, like, the company they're using has already been a part of a massive leak. So we know that they're not actually doing it for the safety of children. At which point, don't do it. Come on, the project is called Steambot. It's either bait or simply too obvious. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a Legends remake from the leaks that we've heard. So... it's bait, I'm afraid. That's good. I missed these lungs before, now I can come back and get them. I mean, obviously I didn't. I missed it that time as well. But hey ho. Did I turn the sound back on after the car alarm? You can hear the game, right? You can hear Rayman just grunting and stuff. I'm so glad the car alarm stopped. Oh, that skipped a bit. That's missing a section. Can't say I'm surprised. Plum is okay over some kinds of lava, but not really fluid kind. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, does it? Look at the memes tab in Discord. Someone sent something else. Oh yeah, I look like him. That is bizarro. Potentially even scary. When are they going to port Rayman Mini to PC? Probably never. I think Rayman Mini is going to be lost media. Did I get all of the lums except for one? How did that happen? What do you think about Jungle Run and Fiesta Run? They're fine for what they were, but they're not good to look back on, really. In my opinion. Come on, Umber, tell me something in Spanish. Nope, he's just going to kill himself. Oh, really? Oh, the music in this game is so good. Thanks, Glowbox. Oh yeah. You missed one in the plums. I thought I missed way more than one. I actively, like, acknowledged that I was missing loads. Whoa, Umber.
Gracias, Coloso.
Es un honor ayudar a un héroe como tú.
It is my honor to help you.
Debo advertirte que hay unos asesinos siguiéndote. He leído sus auras. Son esbirros niños.
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Love Rayman's face there.
Tienen un punto débil. Sus garfios son muy pesados y difíciles de usar.
Intentaré aprovecharme de eso. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
De nada, Rayman. Ten mucho cuidado.
Here comes the ninja battle. Easy, mate. Pardon me. Whoa! Dum dum doodle. This bastard. Ah. This guy. Oh god, this is going to be so slow. So this boss fight's not difficult, it's just tedious. Okay, it might be quite difficult. You're a subscriber. Oh, what up? Oh. Never mind. Alright, I should probably get some help. You bastard. Wait, how long does he stay there? I can maybe charge my attack. No, I can't charge my attack. Okay, never mind. This track is good. It's one of the better pieces of music in this game, and that's saying quite a lot because the soundtrack is fantastic. Yeah, this bit's just a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh dear. Okay. One little mission to get some health, I think. Whoa. He's doing a lot of grunting this time, isn't he? Ah! Oh shit, actually I think this might be it. I don't think I'm going to make it. If he does the shooting again, I'm done for. I just got to hit him once more. Fuck. Alright, we did it. Is this boss on all versions? I don't remember it. No. This boss is unique to this one. The music's good. The music shows up in the final boss fight against Razorbeard in other versions, I think. But this is only in the PS1 version, which makes the PS1 version very unique, which makes it better than most people say it is. That's what I say. That's what I believe. Can you hear like a background humming from my mic, by the way? Or is that too quiet to actually hear? There we go. Stupid car alarm. Bum bum ba-da-la-la-lum. Bum bum ba-da-la-la-lum. This song plays for some of the Guardian boss fights, if I remember. Oh yeah, it plays for the fight against Umber in other versions too, and I think probably Axel. There we got a couple of masks. Which is your favourite version of Rayman 2? Dreamcast, and then this one. Really starting to consider playing the PS1 version? You should. It's good. And the thing is, if you're used to the other ones, it's such a different experience that it's really fun. It's almost like DLC, because some of the levels are new, or at least a different version. I don't know. That's the novelty I get from it. Do I want to save? Sure, why not? I'm just going to quickly save state it instead. Makes way more sense. So what's next? Is it the Echoing Caves by any chance?
Nos volvemos a encontrar.
Rayman, me alegro de
Go
verte
watch some
otra vez
Nintendo and
sano y
Sega
salvo.
gameplays and Rescues Down Under and anime soon. Nice, thanks for the live stream. Thanks for watching.
Hasta ahora has sido más rápido que los piratas.
Rayman 2 on the PS1 is like its own game. This is true. It basically is. It's a very different experience.
Han bloqueado la puerta con una gran cantidad
The Hall of
de
Doors is
enemigos.
fantastic. So much better. I love the massive doors with the
Vas
masks
a
on.
necesitar 400 lums para abrirlas.
That's really cool to me.
¡Bravo! Ya tienes suficientes lums
Wow, I've got
para
enough
pasar.
lums to pass. It's almost like I've only missed 5 in the whole game. I think you need 600 to beat the game, which is 3 quarters. Do you like the rabbits?
Conseguí
Not really.
600 lums para abrir la próxima puerta.
Whoa, I need 600.
Pero debo
That's
advertirte,
crazy. I think
será
I've
una
probably
prueba
got
temible.
500 already.
El guardián de la próxima máscara ha enloquecido.
Desde la gran explosión ha perdido el control.
Grand explosion.
Lee ha intentado razonar con él, pero no le ha hecho caso.
Prepárate para una encarnizada lucha. Buena suerte.
Oh yeah, that's the Echoing Caves. Well, the Caves of Echo, in fact. That's how that goes. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for coming to the live stream. See you tomorrow. Same sort of time. Got a video coming out tonight, so be sure to watch that if you're interested. Otherwise, yeah, nice one. Haha, I messed it up, never mind. I'm not going to do the staring this time. Made myself laugh. Okay, well, I'll just give it a second.